Hi, everybody. I'm here in San Francisco. I'll be speaking to the San Francisco Money Show and talking about my new theory of perfect money and also talk about Bitcoin and how we can go beyond Bitcoin with coins like CloudCoin. I would like to give you some report on some different things. Probably the most thing that's interesting is BitShares. And the good news is that we created a whole bunch of uh, code that works, and so we've got it so that it actually now can automatically allow you to upload your cloud coins, turn them into BitShares CloudCoin tokens, and then you can then trade those. But the problem is that every time that somebody comes in and gets the cloud coins, and we give them cloud coins, we transfer the BitShares CloudCoin tokens to their BitShares wallet, it charges us a fee. And that fee has made our account go broke. And so we're trying to figure out what we can do about the fee, if we can make the fee smaller, if we can make that fee on some kind of user, if we can maybe take cloud coins, I don't know. But there's this fee problem, and the fee is taking money out of our account goes broke with BitShares, and then we can't trade anymore. So the system has a bug, and hopefully in the next couple days we'll be able to figure out how to solve this bug. And once we do, we can then get it working. So I know it's very frustrating. This is something that is unexpected. Of course, all the bugs are unexpected. But I'm very hopeful that we'll get this bug fixed in the next couple of days, figure out who's going to pay the fees or how we can get around the fees so that we don't have to have an empty account and being told, I'm sorry, you can't transfer funds because you're broke with BitShares. So we're looking at that. The RAIDA itself is making progress. We have our head RAIDA developer that's been out sick, and now he's come back and he's starting to help out again. So that's going to be good. And we've also got 3 other RAIDA programmers that have been working hard creating code, and they have finished their first code. So the RAIDA is coming along very well. Not like the RAIDA is any problem or it's any kind of bottleneck. The RAIDA is doing a fine job. We now have 4 different client software that's in testing. And so one of those client software is our console-based Founders Edition. That has been in testing for the past, it seems like 2 months. So literally it's tested, it's fixed, it's tested, it's fixed, it's tested, it's fixed. So we want to make sure that this darn piece of software works perfectly. And so we're going to test it until it's perfect before we release it. We do have professional testers now, and we didn't have professional testers earlier. And so this is our first clients to undergo that kind of scrutiny from professional testers. And what we're finding out is that, man, we need to improve our process so that we can get these things going in faster. But once all the bugs are fixed, they're fixed. And we're also testing the Windows, what we call the Consumers Edition, the next version of that for the Windows operating system. So that's done and being tested. And then we also have the Android version, the new Android version, that's done and being tested. And then lastly, we are creating the Mac version. So that's in progress. So we've got all of these client software that we just have to get it up to standard so that it doesn't have any bugs, and then we can release it. That's taken more time than I had hoped, but we are making progress. We're moving on. And also our client, the guy that's in charge of client software, Navraj, he's been out for the past he's been out for about a month. So now he's back working, and so that's great. I did get a question, and that is, what is the fee percentage? And I don't really know what the fee percentage is. And so I've got to do that research and figure that out and figure out what all of our different options. We're going to need to be able to talk to somebody who knows about BitShares, and probably I'll call on some of my new BitShare friends like CoinTroller and see if we can figure out how to make that work well. We have hired about a month and a half ago a new what's called a CloudCoin banker. He's working on the banking software, the third iteration, and he has basically got all that done and now is just going to add the front end to it, the web server stuff. And so we might have new banking software within the next couple of days, and that's going to be great. That's going to make everything else run smoothly. So we have a lot of irons in the fire, and we have had a lot of problems in the past month. People having, people having surgery, people having medical issues, people having deaths in the family, people having other problems, and sometimes an organization just gets bogged down. We've gotten bogged down, but I now feel like we're coming back up, and we're getting energized, and we're going to do some reorganization, try to become even more efficient. And we were able to get some investments, and a lot of it, enough to where we can now create some new technologies that are really going to change the world. And so I'd like to thank you all for attending, and hopefully by next week, by gosh, we'll have BitShares up, and we'll have XYZ going. That's also in the final stages. We've got so many things that are in the final stages. Hopefully we'll have a whole bunch of good news, and we can start working on some other things. All right, well, thank you very much. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.